This is the lightning round, brought to you by Turner Construction. Turner Construction, always in the running for one of the biggest construction firms in the world, but they work here in Omaha like a small town construction firm in that they're very customer service oriented. They care deeply about their workforce, and Turner always sees themselves as having an obligation to developing the local construction workforce. We need more tradespeople. We need more carpenters. We need more masons and all the things that people do that make buildings happen. And Turner Construction is really working hard to make sure people get into the trades, and they realize that you would have a hard time finding a better career than one in construction. So we thank Turner Construction for being our lightning round sponsor. Hey, a few things we want to fly through here real fast before we get into some of the other things that are on the planning board docket this week. Casanova's Butchery is an interesting sounding business coming to Rockbrook Village. I think it's pretty high end. They're going to have a liquor license and all that sort of thing. Rebel Monkey Pizza is open at
Pudgy's?
In the old Pudgy space near 168th and Harrison. I tried it this week. Good product. Arby's has opened at 184th and Center, replacing one about a mile or so to the east.
Big demand for that one.
Crisp and Green is going to be opening December 11th instead of this weekend like we originally thought.
I found him that location. I'm excited for that.
80th and Dodge. Let's go there for lunch after it opens here in a couple weeks, Trenton. And then some bad news. Closings. Pottery Barn Kids is closing at Regency Court, and Lead Belly, a restaurant in Midtown Crossing, closing at the end of the year. Starbucks now open at 90th and Fort Street. So Jorge Sotolongo on the planning board. What's another project this month?
Another Starbucks, 90th and Maple. I saw Chip James is they put in for a parking waiver of some sort just to accommodate a Starbucks there. That's one. And then we were going to talk quickly about Anchor Point. This is, I believe, at 168th and Ida. I don't know, Brad, if you want to chime in on that one.
Yeah, it's the empty piece just to the south of the school that's right there on the corner, and it's a mixed-use development. It'll have residential, retail, and an office component.
There seems to be a 23,000 square foot building on this site plan that has an interesting shape to it that we were kind of joking about.
We think it could be one of two.
One of two anchors, one of two grocery anchors. We've done this so many times that we can just tell by a site plan who it's going to be by the shape of the building. So we're going to see who it is. Who do you guys think it is?
You're guessing Fairway?
Fairway.
We're guessing Fairway, I think.
Well, yeah, we all looked at it, and you know, Brad knows site plans pretty well. He's like, that looks like a Fairway.
Yeah, it sure does.
So it's probably going to be a Fairway. But there'll be a lot of other retail there too.
Exactly. So it seems like they'll be the anchor. There's a lot of great services and mixed use things around that.
Okay. And say where that is again?
168th and Ida.
168th and Ida.
Which corner, Brad?
Northwest.
That is out there. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Jorge. What next?
There was a agenda item about Heartwood Preserve. There's just one lot there that is going to be split up into, I think, 4 different lots for commercial. It's kind of just some progress going on Heartwood Preserve. Avenue 1, again, had... there's progress going on over there, 192nd and Dodge.
So what type of stuff are we talking about at Avenue 1 right now?
A big apartment project.
Avenue 1, they've got some apartments coming. They've got Grace Hill Church, I believe that's the name. Good project. Looks like a great church structure that they're building. And then there's even an extra portion of that lot that I think is going to even be home to some residential too. Maybe some townhomes or row house type style. A nice addition to what is kind of essentially adjacent to that church. And so we're hearing some really good activity on Avenue 1. I commend the team out there. They're really, really finding some great activity.
Boy, the amount of construction in this town is just going crazy.
Absolutely. I've heard good things from R&R, too. That leasing is going well up at the office on 192nd and Dodge as well.
Oh, is it? Oh, good.
So I think we're going to see some really great things over there.
All right. Can we squeeze in one more project?
Well, we've got, one item, kind of a small change to it was like a special use permit or something for the data center that is coming to Rainwood and State, right?
We're guessing it's Google. They haven't announced it, but
that's our best guess.
Our guess would be Google.
Our best guess is to Google it.
Good. Okay, let's talk about that data center a little bit. So that's still going through the approval process because after you guys on the planning board, it's still got to go to the city council, right?
Exactly. But I mean, this thing has gone lightning fast. I mean, this is like a lesson in how fast you can actually get something done.
You go up there, and they're taking down a hill.
They're scraping the hell out of the place right now.
I mean, it's so, physically they're moving quickly, but then through the process of planning and and planning board and city council. I mean, they've done it as quickly as you possibly can, and of course, it's to keep things quiet and discreet as possible. We don't know. Everyone's been very tight-lipped, I have to say. No one said who it is, but that's our best.
Well,
bet.
shout out to the planning board, the city council, the mayor's office,
the chamber as well as a part of this deal.
How
as well.
everybody's working so well together, and we get things moving in this city.
There's a lot of collaboration, and it takes a lot of collaboration to get these guys to come to Omaha. So.
But I am a little bit curious, and I don't know, Jorge or Brad, maybe you guys might have thought on this, but okay, so that project that may or may not be Google, we know it's a massive data center campus, hasn't been formally approved. How are they able to start grading on it already?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I haven't been out there, so if they've started grading, that's my.
They are.
They are with a vengeance.
But they've had several approvals already. So I mean, I think this was just some tiny, I guess, modification. But I mean, it seems like they've had some approvals. I'm not sure how that works, though.
Well, and that's the way these big companies work. And I suppose if in the highly unlikely circumstance that it wasn't approved, if they walked away from a couple $1 million worth of grading costs, to be like, oh, well.
Well, it's a great site.
You notice how I don't want to be the person on air to say that Google's doing something illegal.
And with that, perfect segue into the music, which means that we're out of here. Well timed, Jorge. If you like this video, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. And remember, Grow Omaha is not just media. This is a mission. We are trying to build up Omaha and make it an even better place. We can only do that with your help. Share this video with your friends, neighbors, and family.